Alright, so I'm out the front of the studio where we film Spicks and Specks, and I'm going to take you on a backstage tour. This is where the magic happens. These are the desks. And people might not know this, but the buzzers are actually little records. Does anyone on social media know what a record is? So when we first started doing Spicks and Specks, the one game that we knew that would work every week was Substitute, where someone had to sing a well-known song but using the words of a completely unrelated book, like a Toyota Corolla manual or a cooking book or something like that. It was the one game that would save us every week until we worked out what we were actually doing. And the most famous one, I think, was Meg Washington, who at that time was a jazz singer that a few of us had heard of, but not many. And she sang so beautifully on Substitute that the next day, 3 of her songs went into the iTunes top 5 and her tour sold out. Little bit of trivia, I think there's about 130 people that can fit in here. There's a great old saying, the closer you get to the Hollywood sign, the more you realise it's just bits of pipe and wood. Come and see what goes on without the glamour. These are all the mannequins for a game called Far Fashion. This is for a new game called Musical Shares, because that's share, and there's different shares on the chairs. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes this is such a weird job to do because we turn up to start the series and we just all go into an office and just play games. And then we all just go, we're getting paid for this. Usually back here, the writers sit around, we have a screen here, oh there it is. They sit back here and laugh really loudly at their own jokes in case the audience don't. So after the show, the guests finish the show, they come out here and they come into what we call the green room. No one knows why a green room is called the green room, by the way. The stories are it was maybe called the green room because it's the green light before you go on stage. Others were because there was a famous theatre in London and the dressing room just happened to be green, so they called it the green room. This one is kind of literally a green room. It's got greenery. The amount of shenanigans that go on in here. I'm not entirely sure how to get out though. Hey, there we go. Let's go upstairs. The old studios were where they made Countdown, which was really cool because it was such a piece of Australian music history, Countdown. It had a real character about it. And the toilets, like everyone just shared the same toilets. I remember going to the loo before one of the shows and one of the guys from Status Quo just walked up, stood next to me, having a wee, and then looked at me and went, "This must be where all the big knobs hang out." Lovely. This is where you'll find all the guests milling around before the show. Alan and Miff's dressing rooms are down there. That's my dressing room there. Wardrobe, very important. It's so weird when you get dressed for the show and wardrobe give you something and then people go, "Oh, you look nice." And I'm like, literally had nothing to do with it. Miff's having a makeup done. You can't come in. You can't come in.
She's not beautiful.
She's always beautiful. So there you have it. That is the studio tour. This is where we make Spicks and Specks. This is the toilet. I'm going in here. Probably best not to follow me. Oh, don't forget to stream Spicks and Specks on ABC iView and ABC TV.